Little late night chest workout there. Had tons of business in Dallas, like I always do, several meetings, finishing up about 10 o'clock or so, maybe a little bit earlier. But, 26 miles to Intensityville, maybe getting tired on the way back from sitting in those long meetings all day, or jumping here at Dallas Beast Fitness, one of my favorite gyms I like to go to when I'm in a pinch. All the information's in the description box. Like to start my chest out with incline flies. And it really does help me get warmed up. I usually start out with 10, 15 pounds, knock out 15, 20 reps, move up to about 20, 30 pounds, do about 10 to 15 more reps. And then I'll try to get sort of semi-heavy, about the 50s or 55s there. I don't remember what I had there, maybe even the 45s. But really like starting out with those incline flies. And if I'm not doing the incline dumbbell flies, I'll do the pec deck or the cable crossover or something like that just to get the range of motion, get the blood going in there, and then I'll do some stretches right before I get into the heavier presses there. Here's a little running joke between Jeremy and I. I'll let you guys listen to this.
Can you get it with this?
Yeah.
Oh man, this is classic. Don't cry, okay? Come on. Nice.
Cry during the sit.
Still laughing and joking about it, but kind of an inside joke about going through breakups and playing sad songs on a late night, drinking beer by yourself. Just having a good time. Old Jeremy and I, we've known each other for 20 plus years, and the man's intense. I always like calling him up. He'll drop his business, whatever's going on, and grab a workout with me. Always a dependable brother in iron there. Finishing up there with some incline dumbbell presses. I believe we did 2 sets of about 8 to 12 reps there. He had injured his wrist at hog hunting last couple of days before this, so he was going semi-light, but still got a good pump on.
Come on.
Finishing up my last set of incline dumbbell press there, trying to go slow and controlled. Notice that left elbow doesn't fully extend. And a lot of people ask me, why don't you fully extend the right elbow? It kind of throws you off if you try putting, 100 pounds or 50 pounds or even 20 pounds in one hand and then putting it in the other hand. You extend farther up and you throw your center balance off, you can really injure yourself. So I always try to keep the equal amount of extension on both sides, even though I can fully extend that right side. There's Jeremy's last set. I believe he was using the 60s or 70s. And just running through the gill, man. Really great workout. That's actually our second set. Several stretches in between. And then we move on to this machine that I like. It's an incline machine press, somewhat similar to a hammer incline press, but it's got the lean back so you feel just like you're on a bench press. The handles are in a strange position. Now, you're going to get an advantage anytime you're on a machine. There's no doubt about that. The leverage and the fulcrum and the rotation. But it really feels good. It's good enough, wide enough to get in there. You can adjust those handles a little bit farther down to get a deeper stretch, but that was good enough for me. Last set there, I believe we did 2 sets. The last actual extra weight that I added. And good set. I believe I was barely good for 8 there because I was actually getting really tired. Again, started my day at 3 a.m. and it's about 10:30, 11 p.m. there. And we'd already done the incline flies, warmed the chest up really good, and then the incline dumbbell presses, a couple sets of heavy reps. And then that was my last set of 2 there. And this is, I believe, his second set of heavy reps. Again, we don't record the entire workout. We just try to get some of the good footage. But he was smoked. And then we dropped down a plate, and we knocked out, I know I did 20 reps on this one. And then he did the same. I don't know why we didn't record it. I believe I had to plug in my camera just for a second because it was dying. And then there, I wanted to finish off with some bench press. I'm not a bencher anymore. I try to stay away from that barbell because anytime I grab it, I get wrist, elbow, and shoulder pain. I'd like to get back underneath it again, but there's no reason. I'm not getting ready for a competition, so I'll go light. And it felt good. I did 50 reps there, and man, I had an insane pump. And then he jumped on there as well, knocked out his 50 reps. And we actually did 2 sets of that. I did a wheel for the first set, and then I dropped down and did a quarter on each side for the second set of 50, and I'm telling you, I was extremely pumped. Then we moved on to the cable crossovers. I really like this machine. You can do tons of different exercises on it. I was kind of scared of it at first. It looks like a transformer, but you can incorporate tricep pushdowns, bicep curls, cable crossovers, bottom bicep curls. It's really an amazing exercise, or amazing machine. Getting tongue-tied here. I hadn't had enough coffee yet. Okay, and I supersetted the pec deck with the dips. I did 20 reps on the cable crossover. I said pec deck. The cable crossover, and then I tried a nice, slow, controlled stretch at the bottom, explosion, and squeeze at the top, which is my favorite way to do any exercise that I'm in control of. And I did 10 reps there. And then here he is, finishing up his crossovers. And he did 20. Moved on, superset to the dips there, and he was blown as well. I mean, we were blasted, tired. He starts his day about 5 or 6 every morning. Like I say, I started mine about 3 that morning. And just something, a word to you guys. No matter if you feel like getting into the gym or not, if you really need to get in there, get it in. And it doesn't matter if you're breaking PRs. I've been training for 32 years. There's probably once every 6 months to a year that I break a PR. But I'm definitely getting my workout in. You guys remember that. Don't skip it if you don't think you're going to break a PR, because let me tell you something. After a couple of 3 or 4 or 5 years or even more, those PRs are very far and few between. So make sure that you're getting it in and you're doing the inside of the body good. The heart, the lungs, the liver, the organs, the tissue, the joints, and the muscles. And don't get me wrong, making those muscles look good is definitely icing on the cake and pretty much the bottom line, one of the ultimate goals to working out. But don't forget about the insides, brothers and sisters. You got to do it for the health of it. Finishing up here, almost done. Basically delirious because we're so tired, but again, having fun. And make sure, again, if you're getting ready for a competition, it's a job. You have to get it in. But if you're doing it for the health of it, make sure that you're having fun too. Don't make it such a chore that you don't want to go to the gym.
Good workout, brother. All right, my man. Miguel.
What's up?
About to try it out. First taste. Tell me what you think, brother.
Not bad. Bien claro?
Yeah, man. Oh, you didn't just down it, did you? Get ready to work out now, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Dallas Beast Fitness personal trainer Miguel trying out that Big J's Intensity pre-workout. Had to stop by IHOP. I like my post-workout meal. Chicken, cheese, and mushroom omelet with a little side of grits. Brother Jeremy got him a vegetable omelet with a side of fruit. Until next time, intensity rules, train hardcore, and we'll see you next video.